And welcome back to Menifos because I forgot my food. Yeah, 10 lobsters is enough. Yeah, I'm really bad at forgetting, like, instrumental things like food or ruins. Yeah. Should make it easier on us. Now I don't have to worry about, refilling my summoning stuff. Oh, there's more. They're pretty good for blues. Kinda odd that they can just walk on top of each other. Normally, big enemies like that can't. Cool. Yeah, I feel like a real idiot for not putting stuff into Slayer. I really do. Oh, I can use these. Well, this is an interesting conundrum. It appears that I don't need food. According to this, I do not need food. I don't really want to deal with getting prayer back. You know, I didn't even write down when we started this. Great. Let's say 40. It was immediately after ending the episode, I immediately looked at my inventory and saw I had no food, and I was like, well. No. Ooh, I didn't actually expect to get that. 75 magic, strong requirements for Wild Gothic Seeps. Requirements for No Man's Requiem. I have all I need for the Elderkin. How about we don't? Fire Wave, repair room patch, teleport to Barbarian Outpost, satisfy Staff of Life, Pipe Burst Second Staff, Greater Runic Staff, Abyssal 1 and Orb, ability Smoke Tendrils, and Opal Aurora. We'll be getting Smoke Tendrils right after this. Great, I didn't actually deposit anything. I need to get back into character with this, not character. Used to this. Yeah, I did not expect to get that at all. And we're definitely going to be getting Semi-Constitution. I'm surprised I'm not finding fungal stuff. Like, other than dealing with the axes? Yeah, no, it wasn't axes, it was, fungal mages. Just runs after you. It's like, I'm gonna get you. It looks like they're falling over, honestly. I like how it sounds like, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of, like, a centrifuge or something like that. Something spinning, just, you know, slowing down. Five again. Or you go to rock. You. Oh, cool. Oh, I almost forgot. One of the students discovered ancient book scenes right up your street. It's an ancient codex. It's Ultimatus. As you read the codes, your mind fills with ancient combat techniques. Oh dear. Huh. You may now use Blood Tendril 75 attack, Smoke Tendril 75 magic, and Shadow Tendril 75 range. Show abilities as well as Ice Asylum 91 Constitution ultimate ability. Herein lies an account of the arrival of the First Legions of Zeros to Gielinor. Although Zeros is using manipulation of her autocratic leader and impressive the 12 legions he now owns, we get to see his military acumen. My legion, the First Legion, was rightly chosen for the honor of being the first to witness it. This end, he had brought a Manipel? A my legion, just over 100 overnight shock troops, placing his Gielinor to scout the area in preparation for the arrival of his entire host. That's right, even with his handful of troops such a distance, was a remarkable feat, but to bring forth the rest would require a huge expenditure of energy. That would weaken him. Now we arrived in a region that was ruled over by, or perhaps be more accurate to say terrorized, by a beast that the local tribes had named Lornab. The locals paid tribute to it by way of sacrifice in hopes of keeping it appeased, but they were only providing it with a feeding trough. Like a stray Various, feed it once, and it will harass you forevermore. He stripped it like a god, and while it's true that the beast had divine power, it was still just a beast, albeit one with awareness of and purpose in its actions. In order to lay claim to this region and establish a foothold, in order to kill this beast, we lured it out with a buffet of sacrifices taken from the nearby villages, chants of Hail Nornam. We didn't have to wait long for it to emerge from its lair. The beast was a reptilian with a low-slung body that sprouted two finned heads. As it moved in it to feast, the tribe was sprung. My Tusaroth roped its limbs and head, pulling in all directions, while my smaller troops hacked at its necks. In moments, it had lost both of its heads, and I turned to Zeus' pride at the ease of victory. But still moving, waiting, I turned back in time to see four heads regrowing in places of severed too. My Tusaroth began being thrown about and set upon. Beast fought back with such savagery, killing many demons, but my troops were well disciplined and did not rout. Found out, but for every head they removed, it grew two more. Impressive ability, worthy of absorption, but with such an ability, its victory over us was just a matter of time, and Zero simply watched. I'll admit, in that moment, I questioned his superiority. General, most of my demons were slain, and the beast now sported a dozen heads. In this moment, that Zeros acted, and with one thunderous cry, he signaled the demons to retreat, captured his attention, it saw him for the first time, and charged the beast's shadow. They all ran, but Zeros to his ground, only moving aside at the last second. From where Zeros had stood not a moment ago, from the beast's own shadow, erupted a mass of hideous purple tendrils which snared its forelimbs, tails bringing it to a crashing halt. From the sky around it, more tendrils, sickly green, felt their way to Beast's maws, getting choking it while the bloody red ones whipped at its back and pierced aside. The beast bled profusely, generally able to forget the sound it made of so many heads crying out at once in anger and pain. This beast merely seemed enraged and struggled against the tendrils. Shiver just saw them tighten their grip. Before long, it could scarcely move. New Lord approached the beast, and as he did so, fear filled each one of its many eyes. And confusion, as our mantis twists many heads back on themselves, entwining them with each other and locking them in place like some intricate puzzle of flesh. His eyes glazed over with hopelessness, so he knows those four things are the four regions in Tolna's Rift. These came to realization of his fate and that its powerlessness to avert it. Your almost balked at our new lord's actions, not wishing to see such cruel torture on even minor his opponents, said perhaps on Duke Perseus and his blasted omens. Ran Zero's motives, why waste time tormenting a vanquished beast? First it was an act of pure sadism, but Zeros worked his will once more. Not to this time, but an ice-covered crystalline structure which seemed to sedate the beast somewhat, solve its wounds. Between the tendrils and crystals was held firm in a broken, tormented state, but placid. Within the ring formed from the many twisted heads of the beast, those conjured a new portal to Infernus. This was my plans all along, not to kill the beast, but to turn its divine essence into a power source for a portal. The remainder of my legion was the first to arrive through the Hydra Gate. It's one of the beast's heads turned to stone. You could see in the beast's eyes that it knew what was happening, but it simply lay there in its contorted state, breathing slowly. Over the course of a month, the remaining legions poured forth from Infernus. Each arrival, more of the beast's power drained, and another of its heads turned to stone. The arrival of Duke Curious' 12th Legion, and the last of the beast's heads turned to stone, and so too did his body. Only did the internal subside and the crystal dissipate. The god that had once been Lord Nab now stood as a twisted monument. Santini would oppose Lord Zeros, whose superiority was now absolute. Hail Zeros. Duke Nemesis the Inescapable. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. 45 seconds, I like that. Interesting. Very interesting that they're not all just the same. Yeah, so that attacks you first. Interesting. I don't know. Exactly. Well, we'll find out, won't we? And how fast I'm gonna kill myself with these. Ice Asylum is the one that we want to use. Actually, I'm also gonna switch to my death runes. Actually, yeah, as long because now this is an exercise in just doing whatever really. So we don't need that anymore. We just need the death runes, and I can wear that as well. But anyways, that's going to be for this episode though, so if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya!